150 delegates have gathered for the Kgalema Motlanthe Foundation's Inclusive Growth Forum in Drakensberg. The event is in its third year and opened last night and will end tomorrow. Members of the business community, government and civil society are in attendance and will add their voices to the political and economic conversations over the remaining 2 days. Newzroom Afrika's Hugo Ribatika joins us live from the resort town. Hugo, thank you so much for joining us. We heard the opening remarks last night from the foundation's patron. What can we expect from today's developments?
Tongoza, thanks very much. Good to speak to you. Well, certainly a lot more contribution. I mean, that was only half one side of the story, if you will. So several delegates that will be speaking, including the Chinese ambassador to South Africa, who will be speaking early this morning. But, you know, as we said, former President Kgalema Motlanthe opened the conference yesterday, and he talked about the basics, the need for the localized economy. We also heard from former Finance Minister Jonas, who gave a 5-point plan on what he thinks would be his voice, in fact, to the challenges that bedevil South Africa. But the one thing that was missing yesterday, certainly, is the youth voice. So at this juncture, I'm going to speak to Tamipo, who is head of youth programs for Chokovitz Foundation. He's going to give us an idea of what the youth are expecting. Tammy, thanks so much for speaking to us. A number of speakers spoke yesterday, but the one thing that was glaringly absent was the youth voice, and that's what you represent.
Absolutely. I mean, look, I think, first of all, you know, it's not a total indictment on the occasion itself. I think it was a brilliant attempt from every stakeholder that was there to really give us a true state of the nation pulse, right? Just to check the pulse on the actual state of the nation. And it's a proper overview. But I think what I expect today is us to start to think about the solutions that take us forward. And that's where the youth is going to be extremely crucial. Because it's not a cliche that young people are about to inherit this country, right? And our interests are really, really deep insofar as getting this country to where it needs to go. And so today, young people like Ribatika are going to be speaking today. And it's going to be very, very important to centralize the youth vote. I can't wait for the plenary discussions, the breakout sessions, and all those kinds of, you know, small environments where the young people can actually bring their voices forward. At the end of the day, this is a dialogue among equals. And I really do believe in the curation and the event itself in total. And I believe that this is an opportunity then for all the young people that are already in the space, right? Because we actually have been invited into a space such as this to rub shoulders with people such as the governor of the Reserve Bank, to rub shoulders with the former Minister of Finance, with the former president himself. And we are actually having a seat at the table. So it's going to be very, very important for us to actually bring our solutions on the table. If the governor speaks about, you know, the 5 myths that he needs to debunk, right, that there can't be any, you know, trade-offs without any costs, without any expenses on the society itself, what solutions can we bring to the table that are in relation to the point that he had just made in that particular moment in time, right? So this is really the opportunity for us as young people to come to the fore and represent ourselves, represent our views, but most importantly, represent the young people that are at home. Part of the work that I do in the Chokovitz Family Foundation and in the other organizations that are around Timung is that we facilitate debates among young people. We actually go into schools, we go into township communities, and get the youngest of people to think about the things that the people that are in this room today are thinking about. We get them to properly think about their communities, their problems, get them into a moment of deep ideation and problem solving, and through a process of design thinking, they come up with solutions. Same platform, same environment. We're already dressing young people to do that kind of thing, right? So when I'm here representing those young people as well, like the young people that we're cultivating to come and take up these spaces one day. So I'm very optimistic and I'm very calm about the state of the youth voice at this particular dialogue, right? And I believe that the young people that are here, Dr. Sizompofu Welsh, Busin Kumbuzipo, and all the young people that are already here are actually going to represent the young people of this country properly.
Tamipo, I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.
So that was Tamipua, who's the youth programs representative for Ichokovitz Foundation, speaking about their expectation coming out from what's transpiring during the convention today. So obviously that voice was missing yesterday, but a number of youth voices will be present throughout the course of the day. So as the day progresses, we'll come back to you and keep you up to date with some of the conversations that are happening out here in the Drakensberg.
Well, thanks, Hugo. We will, of course, continue to monitor developments out in the Drakensberg as we watch that Inclusive Growth Forum get underway.